Hey everyone, have I here bring another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the new Ultimate Red Zone Wicked Bloodline Edition. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So last night, we ended up getting some surprising news that yes, we're getting an additional challenge stage for the Ultimate Red Zone, really a new addition. And this is surprising due to the fact that generally speaking, these special events, kind of new endgame events here, like the God of Destruction event, the collection of epic battles, they generally stay within its celebration. And in the Ultimate Red Zone, it was introduced in the 7-year anniversary. But now we're seeing that they're going to add more to it. I think because Ultimate Red Zone has been accepted fairly well for really tough in-game content. And I think a lot of people enjoy running this. So now having the worldwide celebration being that it is a cooler celebration makes a lot of sense that this is going to be a Wicked Bloodline edition. So what we're going to do here is review a little bit about the Ultimate Red Zone and then dive into a prediction of what the Ultimate Red Zone Wicked Bloodline edition might look like. So let's go ahead and start off with just understanding, you know, this end game content is very fun for people that have been, you know, collecting really strong units, been jumping into the meta of the 200%. And that's really what's happening with Dokkan right now. This is the new change, right? We had the version Z come out, and that really didn't do too much, but now we're getting this power creep of 200% leads and making sure you have some special or particular units to go ahead and defeat the Ultimate Red Zone. This is what it's going to basically look like. So when you look at the movie edition here, we start off with Turles and the Slug, and then we do have a cooler stage here in the movie edition. So funny enough, of course, we have the Cell Max challenge currently now. It makes a lot of sense if they actually put Cell Max in the Ultimate Red Zone, like the last stage after Broly. So I don't know if they'll end up actually doing that or extend it, but generally speaking, we're going to be having 7 stages when it comes to the Red Zone here. After Cooler here, you have the 2 stages of Bojack, and then Janemba, and then finally Broly. Again, makes sense if they put Cell Max over here at the end. Now we're looking at the Ultimate Red Zone GT edition. You have, you know, kind of a lesser kind of bosses here, Legic, and it kind of goes on to Rildo. You know, Super 17, you have the Shadow Dragons, and then also Omega here as well, Shinshinran, that ends up with Omega. And again, makes a lot of sense that they're having these type of events here, and it's so much fun. And what we should really expect in the initial stages of the worldwide celebration is what they started with when it comes to I'm trying to really look here. Yeah, what they did was they provided 2 stages initially, and then 2 stages, I think it was in part 2 of the anniversary, and then the final 3 stages it was afterwards. So I see that they're going to probably do that as well with the Wicked Bloodline. So that's what we should probably expect. So taking a look at that, actually I kind of did that wrong with my my illustration here. So I only did 3 stages, so forgive me on this stage here. Let's go ahead and take that off. So I'm expecting that the prediction of the stages that we're actually going to get here has to start with Chilled, right? Because he's pretty much kind of the most insignificant, unfortunately, but you know, interesting unit, of course, but not very significant when it comes to the whole gamut of the Dragon Ball universe, right? So, and I think I expect that we can start off with like maybe a young Frieza or just final form Frieza. So maybe going from first form Frieza to final form Frieza might be the 2nd stage on there, and then leading into full power Frieza, right? So kind of going a little bit chronologically. Makes a little sense for them to actually go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to show you the rest of my predictions here. I would then venture off with full power Frieza. After that, having a King Cold / Mecha Cooler as another stage would make a lot of sense there as well. So something like that would be very fun, having a final stage with actually a couple different units on there, because generally speaking, the last stages on these Ultimate Red Zones are, you know, 1 boss only. So would be a little bit more different and diversified when you have maybe a 2-character final boss stage there. Then leading into possibly another cooler, which makes a lot of sense, having another cooler stage on the Wicked Bloodline edition, even though you do have cooler on the movie edition as well, movie bosses edition. So now then it makes a lot of sense then going into to Metal Cooler, right? And then Metal Cooler maybe providing the fuse stage there, and that would make a lot of sense. And then finally leading into, I would think the last stage for Wicked Bloodline would be Golden Frieza. That would make all the sense in the world. So, and I'm just kind of predicting the different types of stages on here. I'm guessing maybe Extreme Strength might be the last stage, since we have an Extreme AGL, Extreme Int, but Strength or Physical, possibly even Tech. Well, we kind of have a Tech already with Cell Max, right? So anyway, I think this is something of a prediction, just a thought for this new stage that we're going to get. And also, what other stages are we going to get when it comes to Ultimate Red Zones? Are we going to get a Android edition, right? Are we going to get a God of Destruction edition on top of the God of Destruction event, right? That makes sense that they do something of that nature. But Androids probably would be next. That would make a lot of sense. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'd love to have an Ultimate Red Zone that's just not villains either, but it seems like they might just add on another stage for the Legendary or Fighting Legendary event or Fighting Legends event. That would make a lot more sense there, like getting a Trunks or getting, a Gohan, stuff like that should happen on that side of things. But we'd love to see a Super Class edition or a Heroes edition for Ultimate Red Zone as well. But this is fun. This is good news for the game that we're going to extend out this type of endgame content rather than just Super Battle Roads and things of that nature. So hopefully they expand Fighting Legend events and more Ultimate Red Zones in the future. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And of course, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.